A baby blue diker. Any idea what type of animal that is? Well, your guess is as good as mine. So we are going to find out with the help of Christy Morcom from Wildlife World Zoo and Aquarium. How are you today?
Doing good. How are you doing?
I'm great. So this is a teeny tiny little what?
Little antelope.
Okay.
She's part of the antelope
Can I help you
family.
with that?
Yes, you can. These blue dikers are actually one of the smallest antelopes you're going to find in the world. She's about 3 months old right now, so she is going to get a little bit bigger, but full grown, these little guys are only about this big, about 11 pounds.
Is her tongue supposed to be? You see how it's just like...
She has a really long tongue, so sometimes it comes out of her mouth when she's drinking the bottle.
Look at that. That is the cutest thing ever.
She's just drinking water right now. Make sure she stays nice and hydrated, especially now that it's warming up.
So, speaking of water and food, what does she eat and drink?
That's a good question. These blue dikers are one of the only antelopes in the world to eat meat.
Really?
Yes. She's not going to go around stalking things and trying to hunt them down.
Well, she might lose unless it's like a rat because she's so little.
But they're scavengers, they're opportunistic eaters, so they eat pretty much anything they come across, and if that's a bug or a small animal or carrion, which is dead meat, they're going to go ahead and eat that as well.
So if I tried to give her a little piece of, I don't know, peanut butter, she wouldn't eat it?
She might eat it. They do eat plants and stuff as well, so they're omnivores. She'd probably be curious enough to eat it.
Okay, she's out of water right now, so...
Yeah, you can go ahead and just pull it out.
Okay. Okay, let's, I don't know if you guys can see, okay, can you see, let me try to do this. Do you see the little bald spot on the top of her head?
That bald spot's actually where her horns are going to grow, and the males and the females grow horns. So she's going to get teeny tiny little horns.
And how big is she going to get? Like,
only about this big. She's not going to get much bigger, 11 pounds. And they're nocturnal animals, and they're one of the only antelopes that are solitary. They're not going to be found in herds like a lot of other antelopes live. And those large eyes she has are going to let you know she's a nocturnal animal. She's going to come out at nighttime to find that food.
Well, I don't know if we told everyone her name, but it's Tinkerbell.
Yeah, her name's Tinkerbell. It's very fitting.
It totally is fitting. And okay, she still wants to try some more. She's very light and she's very, very soft. I think a lot of times animals look really soft, the wild animals, but they're not. They're sort of you know, rough. But she's got a really soft coat.
She does, and they actually get the name blue diker because as they mature, they get sort of a blue tinge to their fur. And you can see it really well in the sunlight. And I don't know if you guys can see, but she has little slits underneath her eyes.
Yeah, what is that?
Those are scent glands. That's how she's going to mark her territory. These guys are very territorial, so they're going to mark their territory and fight off any dikers that try and cross
I would just love to see a little diker fight because they're just so petite. And I mean, her little legs look like sticks.
Yeah, they're about the width of a pencil. They're really small. They're very dainty little animals.
So where do they sleep? Do they burrow, or do they find little caves or sleep in?
Well, they're going to be found on the forest floor in Central and South Africa, and they're going to spend a lot of their time in the brush where they can be concealed and predators can't find them.
Okay. Well, I wanted to pick them up or her up and hold them, but you said they just sort of like to be pet, and that's it.
Right.
They're not real cuddly.
They get a little squirmy if you try and hold them, and her hooves are pretty sharp, so it's better just to kind of let her hang out, and she loves to be pet.
Does she like people? I mean, does she like to come around them? And
yeah, she loves people. She's actually part of our education department, so she goes to different schools, and she's part of the shows that we offer at Wildlife World, and it's so cute. After the shows, she runs up to the front of stage so all the kids can pet her on the top of the head. She's very sweet.
Well, I feel really bad because she is really trying to get some last bit of water, but there is nothing left, but I'm still watching her because it's cute. Thank you very much, Christy.
You're
she is adorable.
Welcome.
You can see this little guy and many, many more at the Wildlife World Zoo and Aquarium, and they're at the corner of Loop 303 and Northern in Litchfield Park. The number is 623-935-WILD. You can also check them out at wildlifeworld.com, and you guys are a sponsor of Sonoran Living Life. Thank you.